All right, guys. Welcome to my channel. I'm Greg. I'm going to go over the cryptocurrency market, check everything out, let you know what I think is possibly going on. If you just landed here, do me a huge favor, drop a like, hit that subscribe button. Be greatly appreciated. Okay, guys. Decided to throw a channel on Matic. People have to ask me about this channel. Going, Greg, why is this thing outside the channel? Uh, Here's the thing. There's a couple ways to do channeling. It's going off the top of wave one, and there's also the top of wave three. The top of wave three is when you move it all the way to the top of that wave, and then you do it. I don't do it that way. This is the less aggressive form of channeling. And the reason I did that is I wanted to put it on there because I had a target for a Matic of $4.60, $4.75. Okay. So you can see, I'll walk you through this real quick. This is wave one. Reason that's wave one is because I don't count those wicks over there. All right. You be careful of those wicks. Reason I say that, I talked to some old Elliott wave traders and they say, Greg, you always got to check your candles without the wicks. That's what they said. They've been doing this since the 60s and 70s, guys. So just an FYI, people that are always counting wicks and not checking them without the wicks can easily be tricked because it's happened to me. So here's wave one, bam, back down to wave two. This here in this bottom of the channel, that's called a throw under. Throw unders are good signals, meaning that it's going to do something like that, blast out. So these are called throw unders. This is called a throw over. So throw unders and throw overs are common in third waves with cryptocurrencies. I checked them out. I did a back test on them. Cryptocurrencies like to do typically throw unders and throw overs in their third wave. So you can see now here's the throw over third wave, and then it traversed along there in that fifth wave, came back down and tested it over here. And in the fourth wave, and now Matic's up here, could come back down to the trend and then boom, go back up to these areas just like that. After it's in a correction, we're in a correction right now. So let me digress a little bit, go over the DXY. Possibly a DXY is not done with this correction, guys. It could make a trend up here or go up a little bit and then finally get done with this or whatever it wants to do. So when the DXY goes up, the assets, risk on assets go down. I need to get confirmation that DXY is done with its uptrend, and there's no confirmation yet. That's what I'm waiting for, and this could be the end of it. And this could take 2 weeks, 3 weeks, or even 4 weeks. So let's go back to Matic. So here's the you can see if you walk through this on this parallel channel that Matic is in, you can see the test on that wave came back down the middle of the channel right there. Bottom of the channel for the second wave came right there. You can see there's a test on the middle of the channel, came up, tried to do another one there, broke through the channel, and then back test, and then the test right there on that portion of the third wave, back test right there, blasted through it, test, and then broke through it, test, back test, came down, and now it's down here, boom, and probably come over into these areas, and then finally make its way over there. So the reason I'm doing this is because I'm looking at as a Matic as an asset to get into on the next wave run. Because personally, I want to be in the whole Matic area. Let's say it's right there to up there. You know, you're looking at a 5x. That little move right there is a 5x on Matic, guys. You know, so $10,000 turns into 50. Now, is it going to happen in 2 weeks? Nope, it's not going to happen in 2 weeks. Can Matic's correction take 30 days? It could. Have to be patient with the markets to get yourself positioned. That personally, I think that's good. So you have time to position yourself if you're looking at this as an asset. All right, guys. So where does that leave us with Bitcoin? So the other markets, I just want to go over the, you know, this is the NASDAQ. It's done a moonshot. Is it done with its correction? You know, there's some people that are saying that the correction could be over with. Same thing with the SPX, guys. This is going to matter for Bitcoin. I just find it interesting that these assets, SPX, NASDAQ did this moonshot, but Bitcoin is just sitting in the same spot. But, you know, either way, the SPX could be on some sort of massive B wave too. You have to realize that these assets like to go down and it'll correct up, break all-time highs in a B wave, and then make a C wave like that. So it could do something like that. That's what some people don't realize. It could do an A and then do a B just like that, and then boom, come back down for a C. Okay. And if it's going up like that, that's some serious movement up there. Just as an example, let you guys know that can happen. These assets like to do that. They've done it in the past. So where does that leave us with Bitcoin? So I decided to take a look at Bitcoin on a parallel channel that I did with Matic and get a little more detailed with it. Okay. Is the bottom in on Bitcoin? I don't know. It could be, or it might have one more low. But let's go through this parallel channel and take a look. Here's Bitcoin started it, and it has a test there. So here's the parallel channel. One thing is nice about cryptocurrencies and parallel channeling them is if you go to the top of wave 1 and you take your channel, it'll go through the top of the third wave peak, usually the highest peak on the RSI. Okay, so it comes back around. This is the 5th of the 3rd where you have your divergence, and it breaks through the channel. So right here with that 3rd wave, you can see it touched it, came down, broke through it, and then, came back down through it. And then here you can see there's 2 tests right there on this channel. Test, test, break back down, middle of the channel, test, 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 back up a little bit, and broke down through it. And now we're right there. Okay. So what am I kind of looking for with Bitcoin? I'm just wondering if it's going to come back down to the test this channel area, in that area, back down to 21, 22 in these areas, and then start just making its way up. Okay. Kind of like over here, this is more of an aggressive move, but you can see it came back down, and this whole area, I'm in this area right now, guys. You can see that whole area right there, similar to that, to see if it's doing something like that. Is this bullish or bearish in that? I have no idea. There's like hundreds of people looking at that, trying to figure that out. Once you get to the point you can't figure it out, I just wait till the correction. I'm like, okay, I don't know exactly. Is it going up? Where is it going to go to next and everything? I just, Bitcoin is in an area where there's easier assets to go play with, if you will, like Ethereum or Binance. They're like, okay, I understand those. This I don't understand, so I'm not going to play with this until it does a correction. And what is it going to do? But Bitcoin obviously matters because it's going to drive the rest of the market. So for the most part. Now, what's the worst case scenario with it? Is Bitcoin doing some sort of corrective move to bounce up, to bounce back down? It could be, guys. You can't rule that out. Is it going to do A, B, C, and to swing back down like that? In my opinion, for the people that are looking for a $10,000 Bitcoin, this is what Bitcoin is likely going to have to do. It'll swing up, back down, and then swing back up onto some sort of corrective move. And then this RSI, the weekly, will be dragged way up here, and then it can make its trek down to 10,000. That's what I would think. Okay. So over to Ethereum. Ethereum, I have in the parallel channel, try to set it up similar, get details down there correct too. So you can see with the top of wave 1, it goes right through the top of that wave 3 area right there. Okay. And actually this area for the highest peak on the RSI is right in that area. So you can see right there, that trend is right in that area for that test. Peek through it right there, back test it, and then boom, went out of a test, broke through it a little bit, test, and then right here, broke through it, tried to test it there, and then now it's down over here. Is Ethereum done with its correction? You have a good shot of this being done with its correction over here, just like over here, guys. It's out of the 2018 bear market up, and then maybe we're in this phase right here, a correction down. So with Ethereum, take a look at that right over here. It took that, let's say, 28 days and potentially 35 days. So you could be looking for something like that over Ethereum. So now it's time to get yourself positioned, because if this is coming down, Ethereum's coming down, guys, to like test this area as an example, wherever it may end up. And then if this is going into potentially a third wave over here, you know what's going to happen? This is going to blast. This will be to $3,000 probably in like two weeks, potentially. This is a first wave. It'd just be like kind of like over here, trying to drag its way up and then down, and then boom, it just took off. So that potentially could be going on. The other thing too you want to be cognizant of is that a lot of retail right now are shorting Bitcoin. They believe the narrative. It's going to 10,000. It's going to 12,000. It's a short, kind of like what happened MicroStrategy. Keep short, had a short squeeze. So that really could blast everything up. Everybody right now is mentally conditioned that only the markets, all they can do is just continue to go down, down, down. And that's going to probably create maybe some more short squeezes and blast everything up. So in my opinion, where's everything at right now? You check this out. So in that area, all they were saying, all it could do was go up, and then this happened, guys. And I think there's a potential we're in that same area, just in reverse, where everybody's like, all I can do is just go down, down, down. And then, it just starts going up. It's going to be interesting to see this leg. In my opinion, it's like, okay, let's say it does a correction, makes everybody happy. The bears happy. And then, as Ethereum's at 3,200, it'd be interesting to see Ethereum at 3,200. And people are like, oh, it's just a bear cat. It's a bear market bounce, guys. It's a bear market bounce. You watch, it'll happen. I predict it. It'll happen. It'll be up here, something like that. And people be saying the same thing about Ethereum. So just wait for the correction, guys. See what it's going to do if you want to go along. This area, I'm not playing any shorts right now, guys. I think short season's pretty much come to the end. And I don't do that day stuff, that day scalping and stuff like that. I go for longer swing trades on the place. I'm starting to look for longs. All right, guys, that's the end of my video. Made all the way to the end. Drop a like, hit the subscribe button. Peace.